You know, I remember this benchmark, and it was a good benchmark back in the day. It was really good. The 3D Mark 03 benchmark and engine just back in the day it blew me away. With the GeForce 5 series and the 600 series. But this one specifically is running on the running on my computer, so you know because this one actually was able to run. I wasn't able to download somebody else's video and be able to do it anyway. The 3D Mark 03 engine just absolutely wonderful. It was a it was able to supply you with beautiful graphics back in the day, great pixel shaders, and it was actually the very first. I believe it was the very first time that physics was ever applied in video rendering. Because as you can see it close to the end of the 3D Mark video, it the you'll see a physics test with a bunch of trolls, and it's pretty wild, man. It's something simple, but you know it's still great. And the 3D Mark 03 engine, man, I would use it any day. It's a great engine. Love it. Still good to this day, man. Still good. Because while recording on my PC, it was recording between 45 and 60 frames a second. I mean, and I wasn't capping it at 60 frames a second. I mean, I had it capped at like 300 frames a second, but with recording, it was recording at like 60 frames a second. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. NVIDIA's Vulkan demo, the Fire God demo, it was actually surprising to me the first time I ran it like a couple of years ago when I first downloaded it. And it actually very surprised me. It's one of NVIDIA's newest uh, newest ones for that time. That is for the release of 2003, and it really is awesome if you ask me. It's the first time that NVIDIA really has ever been allowed to show realistic fire, realistic sparks flying off of something, and it uses NVIDIA's pixel shader technology or shader technology, and man, it really looks good if you ask me, and man, it's amazing how technology has advanced since just within a couple of years, going from DirectX 8.0 to DirectX 9. I mean, really, this is running DirectX 9B, and it looks great. Absolutely great. Technology's come a long way since the year 1999. A lot. Video game graphic technology, that is. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. You know, this one actually blew my mind when I first ran it years and years ago with my 5800 Ultra. And man, this was mind-blowing graphics. And I mean, just to be able to run this little bit here, I'll zoom out for you guys and show you. Just to be able to run this little bit, that tiny little branch down there. I'll show you. Just to be able to run that tiny little branch she's standing on down there, and the character herself, just to be able to run that, man, that really put a stress on your system. Just this tiny little bit here, it it really, really, really stressed your system. Hey, Mr. SDFJJAK, man. All I gotta say, NVIDIA has had the technology for years. Look at that face, baby. Look at that face! Look at the emotion and detail in that face. You can change your expressions here, too. You can tell that there's a lot of emotion and detail. Oh, well, look at there. We can change the skin. Make her look better. Look at that. See the slightest change in detail there. Look at that. And you know, this one was just really mind-blowing back in the day, you know. Just wonderful, wonderful graphics from NVIDIA. Wonderful. Even still to this day, that hair right there looks beautiful to me. I mean, look how it shines. Doesn't look as good as it does today, but it still looks just absolutely beautiful. Look at that hair. Still looks beautiful even to this day. Still looks beautiful. Look at that. But really what this was made to do is it was made to stress all points of the card. The shaders, the actual clock speeds and everything. It was just designed all around to test the actual GPU itself, and it looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this hair, man. A lot of people would say, but the hair's the only thing that looks good on her. Well, you gotta remember, dude, this is really old. But even for these times, look at that, man. That looks beautiful. Look at the attention and detail. Hold on. See that? Notice the attention and detail on the shine on her skin. That looks good if you ask me. Anyway, this has been the NVIDIA Dawn Ultra. Not Dawn demo, this is the Dawn Ultra demo. Running DirectX 9B. Also, I want to mention, take a look at her wings. It doesn't look all that bad, really. Even for these days. It's fully dimensional. Let's take a look at her hair in wireframe. Or in dots. Hold on, let's see. Dots. Points. They sure did put a lot of detail into that hair right there. I mean, look at that. Wireframe. They sure did put a lot of detail in that. I mean, wow. This one and the NVIDIA Dusk demo. The Dusk demo was actually pretty good too. It looked just as good as this one. And back in the day, this was mind-blowing. It even still is to this day, in my opinion. I'm amazed at how we advanced in just a short time. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.